Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. It's been a little while since I last played, but you guys are not going to notice because I still got a backlog. I'm still going to do these videos a little bit ahead of time, so, simply because of school and end of semesters coming, which means projects and finals, so I would like to have at least a little bit of a buffer so I can work on other things just in case. Anyway, where we last left off, we actually kind of beat the tar out of the Dark Elves. Actually, we got really lucky against the Dark Elves because we went into overtime again. Roster-wise, I don't think we got anything. Oh, yes we did. Cirno leveled up and got a break tackle. And that should be it. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to what we got next, which is we're now doing this next cup. Why don't I remember what it's called? I'll find out later. Anyway, we're going to be going up against a lot of lightweight teams again. Hopefully we'll do a little bit better. We'll be going up against the Underworld team, completely undeveloped. One of the goblins has plus movement, one has extra arms. This is a mutation that lets them get +1 to pick up, catch, or intercept. It's pretty good if you don't have things like sure hands or anything like that. Actually, it's kind of a good thing. I kind of wish I had mutations now. Oh well, and then the thrower has plus agility, which is awesome because it already has pass and sure hands. So it's this thing's gonna probably be their call carrier, which we need to kill. They got 14 players. We have like 15, I think. Let's go ahead and get this going. Prepare for match. We also have a lot of money, but I'm just gonna hold on to it. Prepare for match. All right, we're not gonna get any inducements. No, I'm not going to do any inducements. So we'll just... Alright, we'll have to see how we do without bribes or anything. They do have 5 rerolls, 3 cheerleaders, and only 6 fan factor, so they'll probably have some fame, but that's about it. I think the last time we fought these guys we had a tie game because I screwed up because I was dealing with, you know, controls and frame rate. And then the second time we went up against them we slaughtered them, so this is actually a different team. This is the Wandering Champions, so I don't remember what the name of the last one was. Probably nothing important. But so far we've won 2 cups, so yay. Once again, it's this winter pitch, and I don't know why. Alright, looks like we're kicking off here. We're gonna swap some people in. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight no secret weapons for the start here. Oh, Pouring Rain. Pouring Rain gets -1 to all catch, intercept, and pickup rolls. In other words, this is going to be hell for us. Essentially, we're practically 2 agility while we're picking up things now instead of 3. It's awful. We're kind of in bad shape. But we'll make do, like we always do. I kind of want them to score faster just in hope for changing weather, but I doubt that's going to happen. Swap positions there. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. G and N. There you go. I really wish they would stop giving me this winter pitch. I'm kind of tired of it. I mean, this is a completely different cup, so I don't know why it's constantly skipping the same thing over and over again. It's probably a bug. Yeah, I think it's a bug, because I am watching another person's Let's Play of real games, and it's,
The players are ready.
I think he's getting the same pitch over and over again as well. Wow, that was awful. The Wandering Champions got another reroll, so they have 6 rerolls. And it bounced out, so they get the ball. Wonderful. That was an awful kick. I went up to here and it went all the way down to there. Wonderful.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective.
The reason I'm not going any secret weapons is I have a good chance. There's a good chance that they'll score fast, and if they score fast, I'm literally going to lose people. I'm going to lose secret weapons like right off the bat. So they're kind of caging up. Yeah, oddly enough, they're caging up with their Skaven, which means if they're going to do any passes to goblins, they're going to have to do animosity checks. Not that it matters too much, because freaking good luck doing a catch with pouring rain with goblins. Let's see. That's their other guy. Okay. So you're down. I'm kind of tempted not to even worry about you at the moment. Let's go over here. KO. Awesome.
The player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
So what we can do from here is move there. Move here. Take on your lineman next. Didn't really get anywhere, but that's okay.
Did you know that according to Spike magazine, the #1 all-time worst player award was Specky McGrone?
Who?
A goblin who played only one season.
Can
Let's
you
go ahead and
believe
cover that goblin.
30 fumbles in a season, averaging more
And
than
in the
2
meantime,
per match,
go ahead and
including a
move you
record
over here
9
just in
fumbles
case.
in his last match. He finally pulled Barness head coach.
What do you expect?
Alright, first things first. Awesome. Okay.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent
Oh, double ones. And failed the
Open the slapping
ball. Okay,
box
well that's a
and
wasted
gives
reroll.
rather generously.
So it's Cirno. Why are you failing me, Cirno? Actually, I rolled 3 ones. Because that was double skulls and then I rolled a 1 on a loner check. So 3 ones in a row. Alright. Yay for dodge. And okay, both down, so I got... Alright, we're in actually kind of a good spot. It's a good situation here. Let's go ahead and get you back up. Alright. 3 dice. Perfect. Push forward. Oh yeah, injury. Wow, he got dead, and he actually used the apothecary on that. On a useless goblin. Alright, and that was Elise. Awesome. Good job, Elise.
Undead jokes, they kill me. This goblin team reminds me of the 1496 Lowdown Rats. That year, they trained with a giant black war wolf.
Oh, yeah, the wolf ate 6 players and then ran away into the swamp with the only ball they had.
Some teams have no luck.
Moving on up.
Yep, upside down. That's one way
All
to look at things.
Problem is we got that stupid blitzer in the way. I mean, I could try doing some dodges through here with the stunty, but that's not really worth the risk at all. So we're gonna go ahead and just move here, there, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a blitz with this guy. Perfect.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Okay, and now we're just gonna cover the thrower like this. That should make it a lot difficult for him. Of course. Now you're
He
stunned.
sent him down for a chat with the Astro.
Alright, in turn. So you gonna try to for a pass from here? It's really weird that he's using his... Well, his goblins could be catchers. They're not really good for throwing, but they can catch. But not in this rain. Oh!
Too bad they missed the landing.
He went for the,
Oh, idiot, get off the
I think he was going to try to dodge out of this and then pass, but he failed and got injured, so now that was their best catcher. So that problem's taken care of. The biggest issue now is us trying to get the ball, because that's not going to happen. It really isn't. Sorry to say. Alright, first things first, attack here. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and just push you up. And now what we can do is go here, here, and here. Like this. Make sure you don't run over the ball if you don't want to pick up the ball, because you will try to pick it up if you go across it. So, double ones again. Really game. This is getting a little old here. Wow, KO'd, that's fine. Well, I've used so many... I've used a reroll every turn. I mean, the one die block was kind of a dumb move, but it did take out a goblin, so, or stun the goblin. But the, getting double skulls twice so far is not that good, and there goes you. Badly hurt. That's fine. And now the lineman's gonna pick it up. And use the reroll to pick it up, of course.
No, another one who actually plays the ball.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
I took you out.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Okay. This is gonna take some work. More work than I care to really do, but whatever.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
Yeah, pretty much we're both in the same boat.
Taking a few hits.
1 KO and 1 injury. But I still have my apothecary. Okay. That thing's down. So. Alright, I have to hope I don't roll another 1. You guys want to take bets on if I'm going to roll a 1 or not? Nope, I didn't. Wish I can reroll that, but not worth it. There we go. But with this, we can at least kind of cover things. Like that. We just gotta make sure we don't get pushed out, because that's gonna suck. You go away. Anyone surprised that I'm rolling just natural ones over and over again?
Right on the spot.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
I can't even, like, worry about picking up the ball, because literally I can't make any blocks, because I roll skulls. But the game's not luck-based, guys. That's what they tell you on the forums. You know, blitz? You got anyone to blitz with, rather? Wow. Guess he's not going to do a blitz.
Did you hear about Helmet, tough as nails, Wolf? The madly sadistic chainsaw swinging star?
Oh, he's still ready to hire himself out, even if it means scything lizard
Can he attack the warp stone?
Scales, as he always
Nope.
complains.
Really
Damage
stupid.
his chainsaw, all for the love of sport.
And that's everybody. Okie dokie. We're just gonna go ahead and move you up to there. And then I'm gonna loop you. Actually, don't loop you around. Just go to here. From here, you should get 3 die blocks. Wonderful. Okay. Nothing to say there. Go ahead and get you back up. Okay. Yes, push forward. Now, if I can just get someone, if I can just get these guys off of me, but it doesn't look like it's going to be happening. No, don't follow.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this.
The reason I'm not following is because that blitzer could push me out, and if that happens, it's over.
One of them is anyway.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. You remember the 2503 season, which saw the retirement of one of Blood Bowl's favorite killers? Nobler Blackwall, who after 8 great seasons finally hung up his chainsaw.
It locked off more heads than any other
Doing
chainsaw
this just to
in
cover the
history,
ball.
including a massive
I don't think I have any movement
14
left, so let's
decapitations
just...
in one match.
Oh, thank you for injuring yourself.
Now,
That's just
more
another
than
badly
limbs,
hurt.
Bob, more than limbs.
Okay, well... This does put us in a little bit of a unique situation. Alright, what we need to do... Move you around. Not roll double skulls, thank you. Okay, that frees up that goblin. Still no luck there, though. But I can use you to push you towards the ball, which takes it right out of the ring. Awesome. And it ends up over there. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and just push you out. Bye.
You are not supposed to leave the pitch.
Don't worry, Jim. The crowd will teach them the rules.
Okay, let's just cover the ball then. The only way we know how. I don't think I can pick up the ball.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident?
But I'll try
when rampant
anyway.
spellcasting caused the entire Bright
Yeah, I picked it
Crusader
up.
Stadium to sink
Neat.
into the earth.
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
Just go ahead and move you up. Really? Every freaking time.
Somebody had better stuff some smelling salts under his nose.
That won't do any good. He'll need extract of...
I wonder if someone's keeping count of how many red skulls I'm rolling. 'Cause this is actually rather impressive. Hey.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't have any rerolls left. That's the big issue here. 0 rerolls at all. And the problem is, well, it's probably better to try for the going for it, because quite frankly, I can only fail on a 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to make 3 going for it. So I have to roll 3 times and not roll any 1s. So we'll see how that goes. I do not believe it's going to happen, but I will try. Assuming I don't
Did you
roll
hear
red
about the
skulls.
Evil Gits? The team that is made up
Awesome,
of a mix
another
of
injury.
evil players?
This one is another badly hurt. We get a lot of badly hurts. We're not... I mean, we got dead on the first one. Now that... Ooh. You know what? I'm just going to stay away from you. And cover you. Where are you moving? Okay, you're moving about there. So let's just move you here, just in case. Alright, made it. So I have to make 1 going for it. If I make it, I score for this half. If I don't, well, it's over. Whoa. Is it my turn? Oh no, it isn't. I'm like, what the? Ooh. Failed his loner roll as well. Alright. Get you up. And we're just gonna make a break for it. It's all you, Julianna. Got it. And we hit halftime.
All except the ones who had their ears ripped off.
Alright, looks like we got back our 1 goblin. They got back I believe they got back our thrower. Which means they're down 4, which means they have 10 players. Okay, give me 1 moment and I'll be right back.
Yeah, guys.
See, I told you I'd be back. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Now, we are receiving the kickoff, which means we get to have all the fun we want. It's still raining, unfortunately, unless we get a change. Why is Kiloph? Oh, Kiloph leveled.
That cerebral hemorrhages
When did Kiloph
were
level?
less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing.
Whatever. Swap in Barness.
Not really, when you consider that
We
brains
got all
are
our
also
people
less.
here. We want you there. Why do you have your Skaven thrower in the front? I do not know. We'll go ahead and just put you right there, put you right there. In fact, just stack the front line. Alright, biggest issue is going to be picking up the ball. Like, I mean, really, it's going to be a huge issue trying to pick up this ball. But I'll try, eventually. Okay, let's go ahead and get this going. Yeah, this is going to be as good as it's going to get.
3, 2, 1, basta!
Perfect defense. He gets to reset his people. He doesn't really change anything except puts a blitzer into the front. Alright. I want to chainsaw first, but I won't. Right off the bat. Nice. Ooh!
That face job
Oh,
is
he
a lot
regenerated.
cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
Anastasis, you are amazing. Yeah, it's just a badly hurt anyway. But anyway, we get to move another space, so we're just going to move up this way and over here. And you, I'm just going to move you over there.
Ouch!
That
knocked his
went
teeth down
amazingly
his
well.
throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Today's insight comes from
Okay, missed the chainsaw,
coach
that's fine.
and owner of the
Where's the
Goblin
ball anyway?
Lowdown Rats.
Okay, it's over there.
In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said
cover
that
it.
Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Failed the really stupid roll. Okay. Actually, that kind of sucks, because now I can't, oh well. We'll just move over here to kind of block everything. You go ahead and loop around to there. And of course, our Pogoer is going to go ahead and try to pick up the ball.
Oh, if I was in his place, I'd be looking for a place to hide.
It's okay. Let's see, we rolled, yeah. I rolled a 3, which would have succeeded if it weren't for the pouring rain. Oh, really? You're gonna put someone right there, are you? It's probably bait. Yeah, they're just looping around. Here comes the blitz.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
Must have an elastic jaw.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the
moving out.
sidelines. Were you playing at the time
You
in Albion
go ahead and
League,
move out
a
as well.
second division that prohibited spell casting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the
Well, the good news is my Fanatic will just have free reign of rolling where it wants, or spinning where it wants, rather.
Followed by the characteristic sound of the snap.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cover this ball like we did before. Because, you know, why not? Just moving you around. Perfect. Let's go ahead and send you this way. Keep you out of the fight. Alright.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
It's too hard to resist, so... Goodbye. Bye. And you're injured. And you're badly hurt.
Yeah, it was a farewell
Okay, don't exactly... I can try going for it, but that's a little risky. So I'm just going to move the Looney up. Yes. Okay, at least one of my goblins picked it up. Louie did. Good for him.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Looks like he could do with a blood.
He used his free dodge reroll to get out of this part, and then he used a regular reroll to get into this point, and then he just kept going and failed again. And he badly hurt himself. Alright, we have, we're in control. That's really all I could say. Just gonna go ahead and just spin us around here. Off you go, and you're injured. Perfect. Badly hurt again.
Let's see that again in slow motion.
So Anastasis has gotten 2 injuries, one of them regenerated, one not.
That he'll be taking any further part in the match.
And yeah, they're down to...
Had his work cut out for him.
They've lost half their players so far, needless to say. So, okay. Yeah, we can do this guy. We're just gonna move on up. You're gonna blitz this goblin.
Hold still, and
There
then
you go.
pow, right in the face.
Now they have less than half. That's Masaru, and he leveled, and Masaru leveled.
Yeah, but
Awesome.
I think it will still be hurting when he comes round in a day or two.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and cover this side. You can cover that.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish
Odd looking
containers.
cage, but
It's
whatever.
the only way to
It
end
does
the
the
downward
job.
spiral.
Okay. And in turn. Well, not the safest place to be, Goblin. Ah, he did that to do he did that so he can push me. Of course, he didn't really push the right thing, but whatever. Oh, Smash Collarbone, something different. Smash Collarbone does -1 strength, which makes that unit practically useless. I believe that was their... Oh, it's over here. That was their... No. Not that one. And that thing's glitching like crazy. Smash Collarbone is their blitzer. Not something you want to lose. Okay. I've been saying okay a lot. Oh well. That gives us a little bit more cover.
Did you hear about Helmet, Tough as Nails, Wolf, the madly sadistic chainsaw-swinging star?
Oh, he's still ready to hire himself out, even if it means siphoning lizardmen's heads whose scales, as he always complains, damage his chainsaw, all for the love of sport.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. I thought I was gonna have a 2-die block, but I forgot I didn't take down this lineman. That's okay. They have 4 players on the pitch. Needless to say, I think we're okay. Get you back up. Go ahead and move you just so I can... Whee! Well, you're kind of going in the right direction, almost, sort of, maybe, possibly.
Let's see if you know something about underworld teams, Bob. Why are the touchdown rats known to be so violent on the pitch, eh?
Because they're full of disgusting mutates, skavens, goblins, and trolls.
Yes, Bob! Well, no. In fact, that's absolutely normal. They're so violent because some of their Skaven players are former members of clan wars.
Okay, so that means they will offer us a blood-spattered spectacle. Good news, Jim.
Yes, Bob, but good news for the fans.
Sorry, I'm
And
kind of
bad
listening
news
to
for the ones that will
Bob
have to
Bifford
clean up the pitch
and the
after they
Vampire.
kill most of their opponents.
Right.
Oh, thank you for doing my job for me. Alright, so... end of the match in minutes. We should be fine. We should be able to get to the, yeah, we can get to the end zone. In fact, let's do that first. Move you forward. We send you this way. Alright. Much better.
Wow, I can tell you straight, that hurts.
My Looney hasn't, or my, yeah, Looney hasn't really gotten much work done, unfortunately. Just one of those things.
We don't see much of the Heroes of War these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the Heroes of War hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Well, there's one thing I can do. We'll do that next turn, though. Yeah, I can do it next turn. Actually, I can do it this turn. It's not a big loss. Foul time.
There's no way he's gonna score a touchdown.
Okay,
Lay
still
out
stunned.
on the pitch like that.
Good job, Goblin. Ooh, failed that.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Wow, that was
The
awful.
player is being trampled into the pitch, and the crowd are lapping it up.
Apparently you still have to make a chainsaw check even when you're fouling. Well, let's go for one more injury. Okay, I was not expecting it to be an injury, but thank you for making me not a liar.
Or maybe his opponent shouldn't.
Pinched nerve, I think that's just miss next game, yeah. So we've injured, looks like 9 of their players out of 14.
Big moot sandwiches in the stand.
So I think we're good to go.
To get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Our guys are still down. They got back their KO player, so they have a few players left. Alright, let's go ahead and move you off. Kind of just doing whatever with this formation. They have 5 players.
The ball goes skyward,
And they have 1 turn.
And the match is on.
He's got a hand to the ball.
They picked up the ball in one try, though. That's good for them. This is literally over. Oh, they're going to gang up on my Bombardier.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
And there you go. That's the match. Really, well, I guess just say consistent to start with all the red skulls, but we just slaughtered them. It was awesome. Alright, 60,000 gold. That's fine. Our MVP went to Elise, who is probably, yeah, she'll gain a level. Because, well, they caused, we caused 7 casualties. They caused about 5 casualties to themselves, just purely with their really risky dodges. Okay, so that's it. We're up to 10 Fan Factor. Let's go ahead and deal with our level ups. We have level ups. Yes, we do. Okay, let's start with the, well, let's start with Masaru first. Oh yes, we got a double. What that means is all these skills that say double here, we can access them for this level up only. So, guess what I'm going? We're getting block. So there you go, Masaru has block now, which will make my life a little bit easier. Because then even if I roll a 2 and the block dies, I can at least stay standing. Elise leveled up. +1 movement. Honestly, those aren't really worth it, and neither is the armor value, so we're just going to pick a normal skill. We're just going to just be sidestep. Maybe catch. Catch is, does work for handoffs. I'll stick with sidestep for now. It does give us a little bit of control. And we got Kiloph. You got a double. You get block. Yes, we want block. This gives Kiloph both block and dodge, which means the only if assuming the tackler doesn't have the skill tackle, Kiloph will only go down on a 6 out of on a d6. So he's going to be a little bit more durable. That did boost our team value by a lot. So we're up to 1480 now. It's a bit much. I might consider retiring some of these guys, and well, that'll give me a reason to cycle through some of the names. But for right now, we got we're going up against the elf team next. They're a little bit more developed. A lot of stat ups. Wow, they rolled some ridiculous amounts of stat ups. But that means they don't really have very much in the form of actual skills, though. They do have a block dodge blitzer, though. And just to... Oops, sorry, that's the wrong one. Look at all the damage we did. We're down to 12 players. And usually the AI will keep a player even when they have injuries. So they're going to have this a strength 2 blitzer, which is just going to make our lives wonderful. Anyway, I rambled on enough. I am Deedbressior, and this was Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.